What up, you guys? It is Punksnugglybear, and we are playing some Ducktales Awoo for the Super Nintendo. One of my favorite games, one of the greatest TV shows there was. I've been on the binge of rewatching a lot of the old TV shows with the video games. So as there was Tailspin, DuckTales, Darkwing Ducks. There's even Ducks, like the Anaheim Ducks. That was a TV show. Same with like Gargoyles. A bunch of really good. There was also Chip and Dale's. I played a little bit of that in an earlier playthrough. A lot of great Disney games that were based off of TV shows. Just a forewarning for this one. I suck at this game. I'm not that good. I remember how to play it, but you will see that I play on easy, which allows me to take more than just 3 hits. Because for me, the pogo mechanics with the cane were my biggest struggles. But do remember some of the sweet hidden areas, and it was definitely important to collect as much cash for this first level, because I will be using it later on to bypass a whole area of the game, allow me to buy a platform to skip over things, but another sweet little hidden area here, collecting a few more of these gems. Of course, we're playing as Scrooge McDuck, the infamous character. There was even a Christmas Carol with Scrooge McDuck as the person, and I believe it was Mickey was the other titular character. I can't remember who was what in these shows, but Scrooge McDuck, yes, aka Mr. Moneybags himself. He's so rich that he can dive into a pool of gold coins. Now, in real life, that would instantly kill you, because it would be like hitting a wall. In Disney World, it's just like a pool. It flows like water, no big deal. But as you can see, playing on easy definitely allows me to absorb more hits, and is a little bit more forgiving on the pogo stick where you have to land. As you can see there, I was maybe just 1 or 2 shy, or 1 or 2 pixels shy of the edge of it, and that won't allow you to bounce. We will come up here, of course, bounce on this, unlock some more treasure. But that is, this is where my pseudo love of Disney came from. There was a point where I fell off the map with Disney. I didn't like it. Nothing was really good or anything. But as a child, the games and the TV shows, definitely 10 out of 10. Definitely was a good childhood staple. I previously played Disney's Magical Tetris Challenge, because that was a game that I remembered being fantastic, as well as being Disney related. It had a great story. Right here I'm waiting for the ball to come back so I can just bounce along these bottom ones. Like I said, I'm not 100% the best at this game. I wouldn't even say I'm even halfway decent. I just remember a little bit of how to play, where to go, and the timing is all that I'm really needed. I like that we have these like evil, I don't know. Oh, I also forgot, right then and there I picked up an invincibility power up and then just went along. And so this is where you needed 300,000. So I pay for that to get this little bouncing platform. Allows me to come up here. Wow, draw. I know Huey and Louie. Can't remember, I want to say Screwy, but I know that's definitely not it, the last child's name. But we got that. We're going to just run through here, hopefully not take any damage. Boom. And then it should be boss fight room. Here we come. And so this one is the Amazon, so it's definitely got all of the symbols and everything would take place into like a jungle temple. Sort of makes sense. I also like that if you're on the ground when he bounces down, it negates what you're doing. So as you can see there, it stops me from pogo sticking. As you can see, I am really not too good. I got a lucky bounce there to bounce off top of his head. But if this was being played on normal, I would have already been dead and had to reset. And if you have to reset, you can't purchase that skip. But able to do it, gonna get the crystal wand and then move on to the next area. It also gives you a bonus for points at the end of it, so it's just gonna count down level clear, total money into the bank. Also on the screen it shows 2 green when it should be green, red, and blue, so I wonder if that was a mistake in the programming or my eye is just really that bad. Next up we will be going to Transylvania, which is the spooky castle, which this one always gives me trouble because there is a certain pattern you have to beat, and you can bust open their heads. It's a fun thing that not a lot of people knew that you could do that. Or, not a lot of people, I'm saying it's fun because you learn things in this game that you never knew before when you played as younger. Like, I always remembered not being able to bust open the heads or not really focusing on it, and then being able to find the areas of like where the secrets are and everything like that. And then, like always, classic food replenishes your health. I like in this one, it's ice cream cones. And then we got hashtag 2 spooky ghosts appearing. I always walk back a little too far, and the ghost skips me when I just need to stay relatively close to them. Hitting these, collecting a few extra monies. I just need to skip through this part because I'm taking too much damage myself. I need to just get to the next area. So if you hit that, it spawns a ghost. Drop down here. Oh, psych. Gonna climb the ladder. See, so as you bust open some of their heads give you a special pickup. That one gave me a cake, which is full health, and then I can come over here, pick up another ice cream cone, do quick little bounces and everything underneath here, get to this area to pick up some extra points. It's always good. I know I don't really try to go for any high scores or anything like that, and then teleporting mirror back to the beginning of the level. Now, I would have to, I believe there is a remake of this show going on currently with Disney. I think they have Ducktales. The theme song is the same. It still has the Ducktales ooh, but it also has a little bit more of a twist on it. Actually, I think my favorite intro song ever done was, I believe, Simple Plan, that did What's New Scooby-Doo, and I'm gonna have to go and listen to this after I finish recording this today because I remember that being just such a classic. I love Scooby-Doo. The Hanna-Barbera cartoons have always been a staple of my childhood. Dodge the ghost right there, cut in and out, bounce on that guy's head. But like, it's funny thinking of what cartoons were really good and then what translated into a really good game. I have to, probably after Disney, I'll move into some of the older ones. I know I played a little bit of Wacky Races. I did a video on Is It Worth It? Because it is a rare collectible game nowadays. Also, it is a action platformer instead of a racing game. Surprise, surprise. That caught me off guard when I first tried playing it. Picking up this little doll here, get that extra life, and figuring out where I need to go, getting the timing right and everything on this one. Oh, transparent wall. Once again, coming through, sneaking through. Hop and collect that, and go to the right mirror, which will lead us into the next area. But there's plenty of good Scooby-Doo games, definitely on the Super Nintendo, so I'll probably go and play those afterwards. Next up, we got the Transylvania boss, where she turns into a bird and throws lightning bolts at you. It's like Harry Potter. You You are the boy who survived, except you're an old, angry duck trying to fend off against weird mythical creatures so that you can collect treasures, as I just keep bouncing into the electricity. As you can see, like I said, there I am just okay at this game. That's why I play on easy, but it definitely allows me to collect a little bit more. So pulling off a big score there, that's 1,280,000. I will let that count up with my total monies. It's going to look different because I did have to start over, but I think that is where we'll end it for this time. Hopefully we'll finish out the series. I thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, have a good one.